Minor League Baseball Network. A good matchup tonight between the Frisco RoughRiders and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it's coming up next. Brett Kennedy, the home pitcher tonight, taking the mound in Game 1 of the 4-game series. Into the box now, Adrian Esquivel. He will lead this one under the lights. And now here's the first pitch. Slider misses the zone, 1-0. Starting up at 7:05 as we are underway here this evening. Here's the first pitch. And that nails him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So if you're just tuning in with us this evening, want to make sure that you guys are live here and checking with us. And if you want to shout out, make sure that you comment down below. Charlie sees all. How you doing? Doing really well. Thank you. Swinging. Oh, no swing. He went around. Strike one to Tom Katimer. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
1-1 now. After this 4-game set, San Antonio will head to Arkansas. Play the Arkansas Travelers for 3. And then Northwest Arkansas for 3. Then back home and play 6 in the new month of June. That's good, Charlie. 1-2. Strike 3 called on that 4-seamer, and that's the first out in the inning. Time now to look at the visiting starting lineups. Into the box now, Luis Hernandez, the second baseman. 1 on, 1 away here in the top half of the visitor first. Here's the first pitch. Uh-oh, double play. 3-6-4, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the bottom half of inning number 1. Rick Cooley, the RoughRiders pitcher for the visitors, comes to the mound to start the pitching here. Into the box now, Billy Richter. He will start their bottom half of the first inning. Now here's the first pitch. Out of the zone, a slider, 1-0. Overcast this evening. San Antonio looking at severe weather. And you gotta say, thunderstorms are in the forecast, postponing tomorrow night's game. So we'll make up the game on Monday afternoon. A 7-inning for the first, a 7-inning for the second. And we'll start 4:05 on the first game, 7:05 on the second. I've been watching... JB, have you been watching baseball these last couple of days since I started?
Nope.
Well, I've literally just been playing it. And that's the first walk here in the bottom half of inning number 1 for San Antonio. Richter will head to first in this one. Ronnie Finch, the shortstop, comes to the plate now with one man on and nobody out. Now here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Up and out. And that's the ball. So, 5 pitches. Already 5 balls here in the bottom half of inning number 1. In there for that 4-seam fastball. Evens the count 1-1. The 1-1. Finch swings and misses on that slider. 1-2 now. So I do got to say, after the doubleheader on Monday, we will head to Arkansas for 3 games. And then after that, on Saturday, May 30th, play 2 games against Northwest Arkansas. Time now to look at the home starting lineups. Felipe Rodriguez, the first baseman, comes to the plate now. 1 away, 1 on here in inning number 1. Now move back over to first, keeping watch on him. Hazy this evening like it was yesterday at Corpus Christi. And dang. Gotta say, it was really hazy over there when we played the last game against the Corpus Christi Hooks and stuff. One and one the count, 1 on, 1 out. And no score as of right now. And that ball is foul right in the left. Now the 1-2. Fouled off to the left once again. Still fighting to get on base here. And the 1-2. And that's going to be a hit in the left. The left fielder has it. And that's out number 2. So 4 games with Frisco. 3 with Arkansas. In the next following week. Now stepping up now, Edgar Aramis. Aramis coming to the plate now. And 4-seamers in there for strike 1. 92 miles an hour on that one. So if you're wondering when we go back to Frisco, it will be in the new month of June. So Tuesday, June 9th, we will play the RoughRiders away. And then we'll head home and play Corpus Christi. And then we'll rest for a day and then play a 4-game series against Midland. And then 5 at Corpus Christi. And then we'll wrap up the first half of 2015 after 4 games against the Rockhounds, beginning Thursday, June 25th, and wrapping up on Sunday afternoon, June 28th. Wow. Okay, good to know, Charlie. Swing and a miss on that changeup, and that ends the inning. So just a walk only. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top half of inning number 2. And now stepping in, Miguel Chavez approaches the plate to start their top half of inning number 2. Foul pop up in the right, and that is out number 1. Time now to look at the home crowd defensive lineups. In now, Harold Gunter, the third baseman. Up to the plate now. 1 out, nobody on. Foul that changeup off to left, and that will be out of play for strike 1. Friday night here in San Antonio. And that's going to be hit. Whoa! What an amazing catch. He nearly had a base hit. He goes down tumbling. Wow! Whoa! Easy, boy. Oh. Chris Hesman, the shortstop, approaches the plate. 2 away in the inning. Boy, it's like a circus act out here tonight, guys. Do 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 do. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. Wow, that's good play right there.
2-0.
2-0 the slider, 83 miles an hour for a ball. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now from that four-seamer. Now the 3-0. In there for that four-seamer. In there for strike 1. So the count holds 3-1 here. Fouled off, and that loads up the count 3-2. Three and 2 to Hesman. And that misses in the dirt, and that's ball 4, so a 2-out base runner as we go back to the top of the order now. Kennedy's pitch count now 17. And stepping in, Jermaine Grubbs, the right fielder for Frisco this evening.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Been gone for 1 whole week, playing Midland and Corpus Christi. And I do gotta say, we are happy to be home after a long while. Swing and a miss on that four-seamer, 1-1. So 4 games with Midland, 3 with Corpus Christi. Was supposed to be 4 for the Hooks and the Rockhounds, but due to the severe weather they got on Thursday night,
That's a ball.
it was postponed and will be moved and scheduled for Sunday, June 21st.
Full count. 3-2.
Or actually, scratch that. Monday, June 15th. 2 games at San Antonio. Fouled off. And a lucky fan will be getting that one. And that's going to get Grubbs in the back. Oh my goodness. 2 guys he plunked in this one. Congratulations getting past 1K. Wow. Thanks, Charlie. Now Kevin Perrette, the left fielder, comes up to the plate now. Fans still piling in on this hazy Friday evening.
Ball, that's in.
Now that 4-seamer's in there for a ball, 1-0. Frisco's got 2 runners on, 2 out. And they say he broke the plane on that one, and yes, he did. It's strike 1. Hoping to get out of this and no have the damage done. 1-1. Swing and a miss on that 4-seamer. 92 miles an hour for strike 2. Hoping to get out of this with no damage done, I should say. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. And that's the inning. So we played 2.5. On out to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Stepping in now, Robbie Hunt, the third baseman, coming up to the plate now to start their home half of inning number 2. Now here's the first pitch. Slider out of the zone, and that's ball 1. Fans still piling in on this gray Friday evening. And do gotta say, we are in line for some rain and storms. San Antonio through overnight expected to get severe weather. And going into tomorrow, so postponing Saturday's game and having to reschedule it for Monday to finish off 2 games before our road trip to Arkansas. Now the 2-1. Fouled off, and now 2-2. Winning on Wednesday night at Corpus Christi. And gotta say, that was a game that all of us will remember. San Antonio taking that ball game in a 1-run deficit, 3-2 against the Hooks. Fouled off, protecting the plate, and count hold still 3-2. Strike 3 called, and that's 1 away. Time now to look at the visitors' defensive lineups. Into the box now, Carlos Valentin, the designated hitter coming up to the plate now.
Nope. Ball one.
Slider out of the zone, 1-0. One away, nobody on. The 1-0. Out of the zone for that four-seamer. In there for a ball. Now the count holds 2-0. It's a beautiful crowd this evening. Fans coming in and enjoying some Friday night baseball. 2-1 the count. Frisco and San Antonio battling to win a game tonight. And that's going to be hitting the left, a base hit. San Antonio now into the hit column with a one-out single. Chad Taylor, the catcher, coming up to the plate now for San Antonio this evening. 1 on, 1 away here in inning number 2. And that four-seam fastball is in there for strike 1. So far, 30 pitches. Coley has been a combination of both ball and strike for the visitor side pitching. And a pitch out here, but nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Count holds 1-1 here. Now the 1-1. Out of the zone on that four-seamer. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Another base hit in the left. And there's 2 aboard now here in inning number 2.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Kenny McClendon.
And now here's the first pitch. And that's going to be high. Really high. Boy howdy. And the shellacking just continues. Runner from third is going. And San Antonio now on the board 1-0. Good grief. That was a nice, clean base hit right there. So San Antonio getting their first run across here in inning number 2. And hoping to look for more damage here. Changeup. Says he broke the plane. Now the count holds 0-1. And that's going to be caught by the right fielder. And here comes a runner. And he is out, a double play. Another look here at that 1-run base hit right here. We now head to the top of the third. San Antonio out in front, 1-0. Gerardo Marquez, the catcher, comes up to the plate now as they start their top of the visitor third. And now here we go with inning number 3. Hit to first. Step on the bag. And that's the first out in the inning. Marquez will be the first casualty. And he will be out number 1 for this one. Adrian Esquivel, first plate appearance, was hit by pitch here in this one, as leading off the ball game. Four-seam fastball in there for 92 miles an hour for strike one. So after this game tonight, we will see you guys on Sunday for Sunday afternoon baseball. Now hitting the center, and that's two quick very outs to start the top visitor third. Tom Cadimer, the center fielder, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the first. Now here's the first pitch. Four-seam fastball in there for 91 miles an hour for strike one. Shout-outs to get to as we get in here this evening. We got Charlie Sees All. So, good evening, Charlie. Hope your day's good. And enjoy the ball game. Four-seam fastball in there for strike number 2. Now the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. On good gracious there. We head to the bottom half of inning number 3. San Antonio out in front, 1-0. Billy Richter, the center fielder, first plate appearance was a walk here. As we start up the home third here in this one. And that's going to be hit into right. The right fielder chasing it. And that's the first out in the inning. Grubbs grabbing that one. And first casualty here this evening. Ronnie Finch, a shortstop, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the first. Here's the first pitch. Changeup low. And that's called strike 1. "38 pitches so far for Frisco pitching. And that's 1-1 now. So if you would love a shout out, make sure that you comment in YouTube Live. And we will be giving out shout outs here through this ball game. Strike 2 on that four-seamer in there for strike 2. Now the 2-2. Base hit in the left. And a one-out single as we start the top of the order once again. So gracious, that's a clean base hit. Now 4 into left so far this evening. And now move over to first. Keep an eye on the runner here for the missions. Now here's the first pitch. And that ball is too low. In the dirt, that's ball 1. Felipe Rodriguez, 0 for 1, a fly out in the first. 43 pitches so far for Frisco. And Frisco pitching. That's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Fouled off. Now that's 2-1. Base runner at first. 1 away here. And that's going to be a double play. 3-6-4 double play. And that ends the inning. We head to the top of inning number 4. San Antonio out in front, 1-0. Luis Hernandez, the second baseman, comes to the plate now. 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first. Now here's the first pitch. Uh-oh. Oh my, that one's high. It's out of here. And Frisco ties up San Antonio 1-1. Solo home run. 396 feet. And this ball game has been tied with 1 apiece. So you look at that home run right there, and gotta say that one is out of here. Now back to the top of the order now. And stepping in, Miguel Chavez. 0-1 now the count. Pitches for San Antonio. 36 so far. Pop up in front of home plate. Left of the mound. And that's the first out. Chavez retired. And now bring up Harold Gunter, the third baseman. 0 for 1, a line out in the second. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball out of the zone, 1-0. 78 miles an hour on that curveball. And here's the 1-0.
That's in.
Four-seam fastball in there for ball 2. 1 away in the inning, nobody on. Tied with 1 apiece. And that one was fouled off. In the left. Out of play. And called for strike 1. Now the 2-1. And that's popped up right in the right. And that's out number 2. And now Chris Hesman, the shortstop, first plate appearance, a walk. He inherited through this game. Now the first pitch. Four-seam fastball in there for strike 1. Beautiful evening as we see the fans on the left hand of your screen. And you gotta say it's pretty nice. And that's gonna be popped. Chasing after it, a base hit. Can't get there. So the inning will continue as Frisco now has a 2-out base runner. Jermaine Grubbs, hit by pitch, had a walk in this ball game. Strike 1 on that four-seamer, 94 miles an hour to Grubbs for strike 1. Curveball in there for strike 2. Frisco, the Double-A affiliate of the Texas Rangers. And San Antonio, the Double-A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. I say, 2 good affiliations. Now the 0-2. And that's going to be hit to short. Throw out the second, and that ends the inning. So another look at this home run. We played middle of 4. And we head to the bottom half of inning number 4. Edgar Armas, the right fielder, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the first. We'll see if he could crack this tiebreaker in this one. Uh-oh. He misses it and able to get the out at first. And gotta say, he was very fortunate there to get the first out in the inning. Now, Robbie Hunt, the third baseman, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the second. Coming plate now. Gray sky, little hazy, as you can see over our center field wall. And do gotta say, it is like a lot hazy. You can't even see downtown from where we are. Just that hazy and little foggy. And that's going to be hitting the right. The right fielder has it. And that's the second out in the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Carlos Valentin, the designated hitter, 1 for 1 with a single and a run. Launching that 1-run home run in this one. Well, the 0-1. Shortstop has it. And safe on that throw. I gotta say, that score's decision will be a base hit. Disregard that thing on the right-hand side of your screen. Pretty much that was a camera saying that this is not good for quality streaming. Want to know that four-seamer in there for ball 1. Base runner at first, 2 away here in the inning. Protecting the plate, fouled that one off. And the count holds 1-1 to Taylor. The 1-1. Four-seam fastball up there. Swing and misses, strike 2. Now here's the 1-2. Oh man, he misses it. Whoa. Oh boy, this is going to be bad right here. And the tiebreaker has been broken. A base hit that nobody could get that ball, and everybody just started chasing it like crazy. As you see right here again, he misses the ball. And gotta say, this guy was just running like crazy. Tiebreaker has been broken. And now 2-1 our score here in inning number 4. Four-seam fastball in there for ball 1. Look like a bunch of cats just chasing a rat. Jiminy Christmas. Just trying to kill it. And that's going to be hitting the left. Left fielder has it. And that's the end of the inning. So a run on a couple of hits, no errors. We head to the top half of inning number 5. San Antonio out in front, 2-1. Kevin Perrette, the left fielder, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the second. Halfway through this game, and here we go. With inning number 5 as Perrette fouls that one off for strike 1. 48 pitches so far for San Antonio pitching. And you gotta say, pretty good. That Brett Kennedy. Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him a 1-2-3 inning. Four-seamer almost getting him. Got to say that right there. Almost did. The 1-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Pardon, I did say 1-1, but 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. And that's going to be popped up into right. In foul ground. The right fielder has it. And that's the inning. We played 5. Going to the bottom half of the 5th. San Antonio out in front. 2-1. Now Dustin Gonzalez, the left fielder. 0 for 1 with the fly out in the second. Here we go with the bottom half of inning number 5 as the first pitch is a changeup for ball 1. Gray skies on this Friday night. And do gotta say the weather supposed to get even ugly tonight. 100% chance of thunderstorms for the forecast. Expected through tomorrow as well for Saturday. One and 2 the count now. And that four-seamer's in there for a ball. Now the count evened up at 2-2. 62 pitches so far in this one. And that's going to be hit to shortstop. Throw to first. And that's 1 out here in the bottom half of inning number 5.
Center fielder, Billy Richter.
So like I said, we'll play Sunday and Monday's doubleheader. Well, Sunday game at 4:05. Monday at 4:05. And the second game with San Antonio and Frisco. Wrapping up the 4-game set. Second game at 7:05 Monday. And that's a base hit. Runner at second. The second baseman nearly had that one, but the scorer's decision will be a base hit. Base runner at first with 1 out. 2-1 our score. And San Antonio leading this ball game. Now the first pitch. Changeup in the zone. Called for strike 1 to Rodney Finch. The shortstop 1 for 2. A single in the third. Here in this one. Now here comes the 67th pitch. Uh-oh, and he misses it. And that's a base hit right there with 2 men on with 1 away here in the inning. So San Antonio getting the hit column piled up and stepping in now. Felipe Rodriguez 0 for 2 with the fly out and a ground out here in this one. Already dark. And gotta say, the stadium lights are now illuminating the field. And if you do recall, it is a little hazy due to the cloud cover we're getting here tonight. Righties in the RoughRiders. Bullpen starting to warm up here. Now the count holds 0-2. The 0-2. Uh-oh. Oh boy, he misses it again. Oh my word. And that will load the bases up here in the bottom half of inning number 5 for the home crowd. And looking for a grand slam here for the home team. And that one's going to be fouled off into the fans. And that'll be strike 1. Edgar Armas, strikeout, ground out, 0 for 2 in this ball game here tonight. One and one the count now, and that four-seam fastball in there for ball 1. This pitcher is just in a deep heap of trouble. I mean, if you look at it, bases are loaded and nowhere to put anybody here in this one. Now the 1-1. Changeup out of the zone, 2-1. Rick Cooley, 26 balls, 47 strikes, and a total of 73 pitches so far. So gotta say, this is just getting to him if a grand slam is in here. Foul tipped into the glove, and that's strike 2. Count holds 2-2. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss to Aramis, and he becomes out number 2 with the bases still loaded. Now Robbie Hunt, the designated hitter, will come up to the plate now. Slider gets him out chasing. 0-1. Robbie Hunt, strikeout, fly out, 0 for 2 in this ball game here this evening for San Antonio. And now here's the 0-1. Changeup again. Gets him fooled real easily. Bases loaded with 2 away here in the inning. And that's going to be a base hit. The run is in from third, and that will chip the deficit to 2 now. So 3-1 our score here, as that base hit will still load the bases, and time will be called here as the Frisco manager is out of the dugout, and that will do it for the starting pitcher this evening. So not a good night for him, and gotta say he will get the L if they don't come back here in this one. Sammy Flood approaches the mound now for the RoughRiders as he's called upon to pitch here. Base is still loaded with 2 away here in the inning. And that's going to be hit to short. And that will get him out of danger. And just that one lone run will come across the score for San Antonio. We go to the top half of inning number 6. The Missions lead it 3-1. Tom Katimer, the center fielder, 2 strikeouts, 0 for 2 in this one. And here we go with inning number 6 as a four-seamer misses his zone for ball 1. In the windup, the 1-0. And that's going to be a base hit in the right. And they're aboard with a no-out base runner.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
Luis Hernandez coming up to the plate now. Runner at first. 3-1 our score here in inning number 6. Hernandez was a solo home run in the 4th inning as he launched and tied the game up. A score of 1-1. The left fielder has it, and that's the first out in the inning. Hernandez goes down retired, and that will do her as he retires back to the dugout. Miguel Chavez, 2 pop-outs, 0 for 2 here in this ball game. And that's going to be hit. Runner tries to get a double play, but the scored decision will be a base hit on top of that with 2 men on. So the tying run at first, and the go-ahead approaching the plate, Harold Gunter, a pop-out and a fly-out coming in here. Or should I say it was a ground out. 0-1 the count now. On that swing and a miss. Now here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Now he's in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2. And that's going to be a 3-6-4 double play. And they get out of the inning unscathed. And just like that, the side is retired. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. San Antonio out in front, 3-1. Chad Taylor, the catcher for San Antonio, a triple, a single that led to an RBI, and 2 for 2 here in this one. And here we go with inning number 6 as that ball is out of the zone for ball 1. Now the righty and the lefty, Goetz and Pelham, out to the pitching, or warming up pitching. And that's going to be high, really high, gone! And Chad Taylor delivers a solo home run that will push him out in front, a 3-run deficit from the Frisco RoughRiders. And now we are up 4-1. Home crowd happy here this evening. And do gotta say, this is a game for them. And gotta say, that solo home run, a fan will take that ball home tonight, and they will see who hit it. And now here's Kenny McClendon. Base, well, it was going to be a base hit, but the center fielder has it, and that becomes out number 1. Now Dustin Gonzalez, the left fielder, 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out comes to the plate now. Now here's the first pitch. Changeup, 0-1. Now 82 miles an hour on that one. Oh, misses. No, he did not. And that will be out number 2 as that ball misses the pitcher. And he will anxiously get the force out at first. And 2 outs here in the bottom half of inning number 6. Now here's the first pitch. Hit to short. He gloves. He throws. He did not make it. And the runner is at first base right now. Out beating the throw. You gotta say, a beauty right there. Nice job from our cameraman capturing that right there. And throw back to first. Keeping eyes on him. Fouled off at the plate. Now 0-1 now to Rodney Finch. 2 singles, 2 for 3 here tonight in the ball game. And pitch out here, but nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1. And that's going to be popped up in the right. The right fielder is going to get her. And that's the 3rd out in the inning. So a run on the solo home run pushes the Missions out in front 4-1. Now top half of the 7th. Back here for Texas League Baseball on this Friday night. And here's your line scores of this ball game. Now Chris Hesman, the shortstop, 1 for 1, a single in the 4th, approaches the plate to start their top half of inning number 7. Good evening, Charlie, and welcome back. 4-seamer in there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And that's going to be a base hit in the left. Runner tagging and heading for second. And not in time as the runner gets into second with a no-out base double. Oh, good grief. That was a clean, fair ball there. And now Jermaine Grubbs approaches the plate now. Hit by pitch and a walk, 0 for 1 here in this one. 4-1 our score as we play the top half of inning number 7. Up to bat. And he fouls that one off into right. And that ball goes out of play for strike 1. Now the 1-1. Boy, fools him there. And that will be a swing and a miss, strike 2. Now the 1-2. Fouled off into the crowd. And somebody is going to get some leather on that. It's in the game, man. It's nighttime. Baseball game here. And that is going to be a fair ball. The runner's in to score, and they're chipping away the deficit. Now the score 2-4 now.
The left fielder, number 5, Kevin.
Kevin Perret, the left fielder, 2 strikeouts, 0 for 2 in this one. Nobody out, and a runner at second. Now time is going to be called here as the manager will pop out of the dugout, and he's seen enough of the starting pitcher here tonight. So Kennedy has nothing to be ashamed of. His performance was well done this evening, and still hoping that the bullpen could pull off the win. Ramon Cortez coming into this game now, and no one out with a base runner at second, and only a 2-run deficit for San Antonio and Frisco here tonight. Now here's the first pitch. Slider, 1-0. Kennedy did exceptionally well, and gotta say that guy is going to be a Hall of Famer one of these days. Would be really good for the Padres organization, and gotta say he would really be well in the pitching of being a pitcher for the Padres organization. Changeup, swing and a miss. And that will be the first out in the inning, and that runner still holding on at second. So Gerardo Marquez coming up to the plate now. Fly out, a ground out. 0 for 2 in this one. Now the first pitch. Two-seam fastball in there for strike one. 4-2 our score. Here in the top half of the visitors' 7th. Frisco only trailing by 2 in this one. Now the 0-2. And that's going to be a base hit. And he fares that one. The run is in to score, and they're only 1 run in the deficit. Now making it a 4-3 ball game. We've got to say that manager is just saying, hey, we better win this one here tonight. Curveball, 1-0. Wow, 936 followers. That's pretty good. Now the 1-0. Changeup in the zone, 1-1. 4-3 are scored. The tying run at second. The go-ahead run at the plate now. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Fooled on that pitch there. Now the count holds 1-2. So Gracious hoping to get out of here. And that slider, he swings and misses. And he'll become the second casualty of the inning. And now here comes Tom Cattermer. 1 for 3. A single in the 6th inning. And that changeup's in there. 0-1. 84 miles an hour on that strike. Marquez at second, still holding on. And that's going to be hit in the center. And that will do it. The inning is over. And now, time for the 7th inning stretch here at San Antonio. Get up a stretch. The Missions lead it 4-3. Now stepping in, Felipe Rodriguez, 1 for 3 with a single in the 5th. And now that's the first pitch, changeup, 0-1. And oh boy, hit to short. And he gloves it. Out at first. And that's out number 1 here in the 7th. Edgar Armas, the right fielder, struck out in the 5th. 0 for 3 here in this one. So 2 runs in the top half of inning number 7 for Frisco. And hoping to run from the deficit. Hoping to get more runs here. And that's going to be high. Right in the right field. And that is out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Robbie Hunt.
Robbie Hunt, the third baseman. 1 for 3 and a single and an RBI. Two-seamer. 0-1 now. Now here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Now the count holds 0-2. Last of the 7th here for San Antonio in a 1-run deficit. The 1-2. Two-seamer out of the zone. Now ball 2. Two and 2 the count. Swing and a miss, and that is the inning. And we head to the top half of inning number 8. San Antonio out in front, 4-3. Now starting the top half of inning number 8 and stepping in, Luis Hernandez. A solo home run in the 4th inning. Now here's the first pitch. Low in the zone, in there for a strike. Fouled off in the left. And that would be count 0-2. Now the 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Two-seamer out of the zone, 1-2. The 1-2. Changeup gets him out chasing, and that's the first out. Cortez getting the strikeout. And gotta say, that right there, he will be happy of. Miguel Chavez, single in the 6. 1 for 3 in this ball game. And that two-seamer, 92 miles an hour for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Wow. Slider out of the zone, chases. And now the count holds 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Oh boy, that's gonna be hit. Whoa! Get the ball, boys, get it! And that's gonna tie the ball game at 4. A inside the park home run. And good grief. Look at this guy. Two-seamer on that one for strike one. Harold Gunter, the third baseman, 0 for 3. A ground out in the 6th inning. Now the score is trimmed to no deficit, tied again. Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on that changeup, and he goes down again for out number 2. So my word, there's a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings. You do gotta say he chased out of that one. And uh-oh, that one is gone. And Frisco now in front, 5-4. Chris Hesman, a solo home run. And the visitors are now out in front in a 1-run deficit from San Antonio. Now into the box now, Jermaine Grubbs. A double, an RBI, and a run. 1 for 2 in this one here tonight. Fouled off. And that will be 0-2 now. 2 away in the inning. And that will be a high pop-up. And that will do it. The 8th inning, top of the 8th is finished. So the RoughRiders regain the lead. Frisco out in front, 5-4. Adrian O'Neill coming up to the plate now, as he will start the home half of the 8th inning for pitching. Carlos Valentin, 2 singles and 2 RBI, 2 runs, 2 for 3 in this one. Was going to say 2 RBIs, but no RBIs in front of that. The RoughRiders in the bullpen have the lefties warming up here. Out to third. Throw to first. And that's really close play. Get him out. And that's the first out. Valentin, the first casualty here in the bottom half of the 8th. Chad Taylor, 3 for 3, a home run, a triple, and a single. Fouled off. Now the count holds 0-1. Now the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1 the count now. So this pitcher on the mound throws a running fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball here in this one. And that's going to be hit. And bobbled. Throw out at first. And Taylor going down, retired for out number 2. Kenny McClendon, 1 for 3, a double and an RBI, approaches the plate. And the last of inning number 8. Slider chases. Now the count holds 0-1. Tapped. protecting the plate. Now that's 0-2. The 0-2. Right back to the mound. It throws him out, and that ends the inning. So Frisco retaking the lead and still hanging on to that lead by 1 run up to the top of the 9th. And now Kevin Perrette, the left fielder, 0 for 3, strikeout in the 7th, approaches the plate here in the visitor top of the 9th inning. Now time is going to be called here as the manager comes out. And gotta say, Kevin Simon approaching the mound now to start the top half of inning number 9 for pitching. Here we go with inning number 9. And that's going to be a base hit. And that slider out of the zone, 1-0. Gerardo Marquez, 1 for 3, a double, and an RBI. Now here's the first pitch. In there for a four-seam fastball, in there for strike 1. Now the count holds 1-1. Now the 1-1. Up there. And that will be strike 2 fouled in the left. The 1-2. Three outs remain for each of ball clubs. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Home run. And Frisco gets a 2-run home run. Gerardo Marquez. And now their deficit is growing as they lead 7-4. Time is going to be called here once again as Guy Shipman comes out to the plate now. And to get some outs here in the inning. Well, should say 3 outs. San Antonio in front of this 3-run lead. And Adrian Esquivel, 0 for 3, a strikeout in the 7th, comes up to the plate now. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Now the 1-1. Popped up at third. And the third baseman has it, and that's the first out. Tom Cadimer, 1 for 4, a single in the 6th. Approaches the plate now. Their final 2 outs of the ball game. And that's going to be hit. Base hit in the center. And that will be a 1-out single here in the top half of the 9th inning. And Hernandez up to the plate now. 1 for 4. Solo home run in the 4th. One and one now. Four-seamer in there for strike 2. RoughRiders in a 7-4 lead against San Antonio. Base runner at first with 1 away here in the inning. Now the 1 and 2. Up there, fouled off, and a fan will get that one. Strike 3 called, and that's 2 away here in the top half of inning number 9.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel David.
Two away in the inning, 7-4, our score right now.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Miguel Chavez here this evening for the RoughRiders. And that's going to be hit to third. Throw out to first, and that will end the inning. So here's that 2-run home run here in this one. We go to the middle half of inning number 9. The RoughRiders out in front, 7-4.
Now pitching for
Luis Castro approaches the mound to get the save and end this one here in the bottom half of inning number 9. Dustin Gonzalez 0 for 3, a ground out in the 6th. And got to say, down to the final 3 outs of this ball game here this evening. And here we go with inning number 9 as the curveball misses for a ball, 1-0. Gotta say, we don't like to see deficits like this, but this is how baseball is played.
That's ball 2.
And that's 2-0. Four-seam fastball in there for 94 miles an hour for ball 2. The 2-0. In the zone. Strike 1 on that four-seamer. Now the 2-1. And hit to shortstop. And that is the first out. So 2 outs remain for San Antonio. And do gotta say that would bring up Billy Richter, the center fielder. 2 for 3, 2 singles that led to a run here in this one. Fouled off, and that's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Curveball. Fouled off again, and now the count holds 0-2. 1 out here, 7-4 in the last of the 9th inning.
Oh, that's out.
Four-seamer misses the zone. Now the count holds 1-2. Too high. The slider, 2-2. Fouled off. Now the 2-2. Changeup. Misses. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2. And that's going behind the left. The left fielder has it. And that will be out number 2. And now that'll bring up the shortstop, Rodney Finch, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Approaches the plate. And gotta say they are down to their final out here in inning number 9. 4-seam fastball in there for strike 1. Now the count holds 0-1. Now the 0-1. Fouled off, and now they're in it now as they're down to their last strike of the evening. Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game, folks. So Frisco coming back in this one. 7-4 as they defeat San Antonio in that score. We will be back here for our after show. And gotta say, what a night this was to wrap up. We'll be back here with Texas League Baseball in a little bit.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious RoughRiders, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mission, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And we welcome you back to Texas League Baseball, home of the San Antonio Missions. As tonight, the first game gets taken by the Frisco RoughRiders. As you can see, the doubles in the 7th, 8th, and 9th innings for the RoughRiders here tonight. And gotta say, 24 hits through this ball game for, gotta say, total of 12 and 12 hits so far for both teams. Well, we will see you guys on Sunday afternoon at 4:05. There will be no Saturday evening game, but there will be a Monday afternoon for the first of a doubleheader. And yeah. So let's go over your runs, hits, and errors. First for the victorious Frisco RoughRiders. 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors. For San Antonio, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Winning pitcher for the RoughRiders, Sammy Flood. Luis Castro takes the save. And the losing pitcher tonight will go to Ramon Cortez for San Antonio. Well, we are back for Sunday afternoon baseball. And gotta say, postponed game will be made up Monday for a doubleheader. So San Antonio and the RoughRiders will get 2 7-inning games for Monday. So that's going to be good too. Night from San Antonio as we wrap this one up here tonight. Until Sunday, we'll see you then. Have a good night.